Here with UWL head women's track and field coach Nick Davis as we preview the national championships this weekend, March 8th and 9th. They're held in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Like I said, this Friday, Saturday action starts at 9 a.m. Central Time. Coach, first let's talk about just your season. Won a conference championship a couple weeks ago, but just had a final qualifier last week. Just talk about where your team is heading into the national meet.
We're super excited. We have 18 qualifiers. We're bringing a couple of others as alternates for some of the relays there. But I think, after a really big conference week where I thought we performed very, very well. We had a lot of huge PRs, big breakthroughs, and things like that. It's often really challenging to be able to come back from that energy of a conference meet to then kind of put the focus not on the team but on yourself and trying to better a performance to get on the national list. And that can be pretty hard because it's the energy of a final qualifier meet isn't quite the same. And we talked about that in our team meeting going into the weekend, and I think we had a huge benefit of having it at home. Our whole team was there, even though we weren't competing everyone. Our whole team was there bringing a lot of energy, and I think it really helped spur on some big performances, some drops in time to solidify people on the national list, getting our 4x4 on the national list. It was pretty awesome. So we're feeling really good about the 18 qualifiers and the total 20 total women, I should say, that are heading over.
And talk about how you're diverse in terms of, you have multiple people in field events, the running events as well. Just talk about that, you have people across the board sort of.
Yeah, so I think, again, the thing about our team I think that's special is just our depth overall. I mean, we showed that obviously at the conference championship, but at the national level, I mean, we're gonna have people on the track in most of the field events, and I think what is also special is that not only do we have people in a lot of different events, but we have a lot of room to move up, and so there's a lot of opportunity for us to score a little bit more in terms of the point totals that maybe we're seeded to score, or in certain situations we're not necessarily seeded to score, but anything can happen if we just hit it at the right moment. And I think a lot of the athletes are ready to put out something big there.
Defending national champs indoors, of course, and you have some athletes who saw action last year, of course, at nationals, but you also have some newcomers. What have you told your team? I mean, first talking about the experience you have coming back, but then also how you have newcomers to it as well.
Sure. I mean, I think we have a really good blend. I think we had a handful of freshmen last year that are now sophomores this year that'll be at their second indoor national meet, which is huge. I think for some of those young athletes, it's almost more important just to get them there, just to get them that experience and give them the opportunity to see what it's all about. And, I think we got that out of the way with some of our freshmen last year. And so as sophomores, they're more seasoned veterans, to add to, we have a few upperclassmen, fifth-year senior, or fifth-year seniors going to compete. So I think there's a healthy balance of, I'm new to this, I don't know what to expect, and the people that have been there at least once, but some of them multiple times. So I think it's a really good experience. And then to have these, freshmen and sophomores that we already have this year who haven't had that experience at this meet, and the support of their teammates who know what it's like and what it feels like to win a national title, I think it really takes some of the edge off, I think, for those individuals, so they can just go there and compete for their team and just enjoy the experience,
And Coach, what do you expect just nationally, other teams to watch for this weekend?
Well, I think, the Wash U's, the Lorises of the world are still strong and have been for a long time. So I think, you see a lot of the depth that they have at the national level. Johns Hopkins, MIT, Central College is up there, Wartburg, like the typical schools that you see, I think, from the women's side are still very much a part of the race. And I think, opportunities, again, where, a team like ours with 18 people qualified, those bites at the apple can really be helpful, whereas some teams are looking to bank on a lot of points from very few people. We have a lot of room to move up, so I'm excited about our opportunity here.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.